Well, I might as well just start my video now with 7 minutes to go because the bench is in and this game is over. It was over in the first quarter. And that sums up the season for the Cavs. I mean, we just got annihilated. Like they submitted us to, like, they made us quit. They submitted us to mercy, for Christ's sake. I mean, this is so disappointing that they couldn't even put a fight. They couldn't even win one game. And it's the same mistakes over and over and over again. We're not gonna get through it again. It's the same shit. Um, just we got out rebounded today. We couldn't, as usual. We would have open shots. We would make it. They would make it. That's basically the whole series. And just the lack of defense. And I'm gonna get to why Kenny Atkinson needs to be fired. But let me just talk about this defense. I mean, this defense today. I mean, I think middle school defense was better. I mean, just leaving people open for threes. No one's even going back on defense. They just get the rebound and they throw, and their backcourt guy just runs down the other way and no one's even knows he's down on the other side of the basket. They just throw it to him, and he just scores the layup. They had how many? Let me see. And they mentioned it in the broadcast. Fast break points. They have 32 fast break points. That 20 I heard in like the first quarter, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, understand. Okay, it looks like yes, the Cavs have run out of gas. They're tired. They can't even run anymore. They've played, every 2 days they've played a game, and like for the past like 3 weeks. I get that, but I don't think that was the reason why they lost. But I'm just saying, like, that was, the reason for those fast break points. But also at the same time, the defense has just not been good all season. Zero defense. It's all like they have no idea what's going on. They're lost. Again, our bench. Look at their bench. This dude, Landry Shamet. This dude they said was like about to be on he was on the G League or something, and they brought him up. I forgot. They said his story on the broadcast, but I can't remember exactly what it was. It was something like that. Some guy out of nowhere has 16 points today. He had how much last game? 14. Like, look who's actually beating us off the bench. He's playing better than all these experienced players we have off the bench. So basically, their bench had 11. Let's do our math here. 45 points off the bench. We have off the bench. We have 9 points, and that's 9 points when the bench came. Like people like Naquan Thomas scored the points. So basically, we had 7 points. We have, our bench has not given us anything, and they've been doing this every single postseason for the past 4 seasons. We have no bench, and then every single season we'll get to the playoffs. We can't hit shots anymore. We can't score threes anymore. It's like a totally different team when it gets to the playoffs. So again, now let's get to. I'm not even gonna get to. I'm just gonna start with the coach basically. This coach needs to go. He just has. I'm sorry. To get annihilated like this in 4 games, there's no way the Cavs can allow him to come back. There's no way. And you can see the team quit on him. From the third game they quit on him. You can just see it. From them lacking, but the lack of defense shows that they quit on him. He comes up with these stupid comments when they're interviewing him that makes him even look more stupider. Saying analytically we're up 2-1. What the fuck are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? You should be embarrassed from yourself just saying stupid stuff like that. Forget the other stuff about the timeouts and stuff in game 1. We already know that. That's even more embarrassing. Just from that, he just needs to be fired. And for the past 2 years, because of him, our defense has been bad. He's known to be a very bad defensive coach. He's known to have no defense in his coaching. our defense under Bickerstaff was actually very good, and that was keeping us. I mean, our offense wasn't great, but that was what was keeping us in the games. And even now, our offense isn't that good. So what do we get from this coach? Okay, our offense sucks. It's gone down since last year. Our defense, look at this. I mean, just embarrassing, giving up 70 points a half and shit like that, and just open shots and open layups, and no one knows what they're doing, rotations and switchings. The defense has been bad all season long, all year, from the first game of the regular season till now. And let's be honest. I mean, everyone keeps yapping that we're. I mean, I'm just looking at the scores, down by 44 points. What an embarrassment. But anyway, and everyone is saying, we went a step ahead this year. We got to the Eastern Conference Final. No, it does not feel like we got to the Eastern Conference. Does it feel like we got to the Eastern Conference Finals? We got swept. We got annihilated by double digits in every single game. I mean, might as well just lose in the second round. It's the same thing. It just feels like another second round loss because, I mean, you got swept. It's like you even show up to the Eastern Conference Finals. You show up for 3 quarters out of the 4 games, which was the first, game 1, and then you messed up and lost. You went 7 games. I mean, this team does not. I mean, you can see during the playoffs that if this team had the other route of the New York bracket with Boston and Philly and all these, they won't get to the Eastern Conference Finals. They're lucky that a very, very easy bracket. I mean, you had Toronto, you had home court advantage. It actually took you 7 games till you actually won, and then luckily out of, I guess, Detroit, your experience won you that series. And that's another reason why the coach needs to be fired. He's been outcoached the whole playoffs. The Toronto guy outcoached him. He outcoached him, but he's lucky he had better players and he had home court advantages. That's the reason why he won in 7. Detroit, same thing. He had just had more experience from the players. They've been there. They've been in the playoffs more times than Detroit. That's the reason why he won. He got outcoached also by Bickerstaff. And he's getting outcoached here with Mike Brown. You thought this guy would come here. He's been under Steve Kerr for 4 seasons. He has an NBA. He won an NBA championship with them. Also, you'd think he have more experience. He shows so much lack of experience as a coach. It's unbelievable. Anyway, let's get, of course, to the big thing about what are the Cavs going to do? What's our move right now in this off season? We have a lot of stuff to address, basically. This team, obviously, it's going to be broken up. Like I said before, they have to find a way to get Giannis. Especially, let's say they want to keep the coach. Let's say they want to keep Atkinson. Atkins' style of using he loves this thing about using a power forward who just gets the ball on the top of the key and drives into the paint and tries to make a layup. He loves that. That's all he's been doing with Evan Mobley. But unfortunately, Evan Mobley doesn't know how to do that. He can't. He doesn't have the muscles, mass, doesn't have the ball control. He just doesn't have that big body to do that. That's what Giannis does. That's Giannis' game. Taking the ball from top of the key and just moving everybody away, isolation, and just driving in and just forcing himself into the basket. That's what he does. So that would be a good thing for Kenny. That would be a good player under Kenny Atkinson's style of playing. If they want to keep the head coach, I don't know if they're going to keep him. It's a big question right now. Evan Mobley needs to go. We all know that. That's it. We've seen this over and over again. The guy is not going to give. He doesn't have the it factor. He will never have the it factor. He's just. We studied it wrong. We thought he was going to be better than he was coming out of USC, but that's it. He's done. It's over. They need to package him out. Try to maybe get Giannis, a couple of picks. Throw him another player in like Max Strus. Max Strus is not going to be someone that's going to be lost. This guy's injured half the year anyway, and he comes back and in the playoffs doesn't do anything. He had one good playoff game. I think it was against Toronto, and that was it. Harden doesn't need to be re-signed. This Harden experiment has been so wrong in so many ways. The guy can't hit the guy can't even hit a shot. 2 for 8, 0 for 6 on 3, even scored 3 today. He's not giving you anything. I understand 2 assists. I understand that no one else is making shots, but you're not affecting the game. All you're doing is nor the offensive side or defensive side. If you're actually helping on the offensive side, would keep, it would, I'd understand, but you're not giving us anything. That's it. It's done. Experiment. Go get another point guard. I don't know. Maybe start some guy like Porter and develop him. I don't know, but he's done. I mean, it's to get. I mean, the Cavs to give him $40 million. We're already on the second apron. To give this guy $40 million at the age of 37 on a 2-year deal is absolutely absurd. I mean, I don't know what moron would do that. Just what moron would do that? I don't know. I mean, you'd look like the biggest moron to do that after what you've seen. Allen is the only person, like, whatever, I'll just keep him, he hustles, whatever, he'll get you a basket here and there. I mean, there's no, I can't really, that's the guy's game, I can't blame him, honestly. I mean, okay, he needs to work on his offense, his shooting and stuff, but whatever, it is what it is. A lot of players in the NBA who are like, who are like that. It is what it is. The bench is so bad. I mean, we have no bench. Again, I just want to understand. Why did you trade DeAndre Hunter? I understand the guy's not the best thing since sliced bread, but the guy at least he scores. He scores more than Dean Wade. I bet you he'll get you more than he'll score a basket. Dean Wade against 0 points today. Like, what's the point of having this guy on the? I mean, this guy's just a waste of space on the roster. Why do you trade DeAndre Hunter? You traded him. You want to get Keon Ellis and Schroeder. What did they do for you this year? You don't even play Keon Ellis. The only reason you played him today because Schroeder was sick and was ill and he couldn't play. And what has Schroeder really given you? All he does is turnovers. Okay, we'll get you a basket one time. I mean, that's it. I mean, I don't understand. It's such a stupid trade. And DeAndre Hunter would have been perfect for this series. Long, big. He plays defense. He can shoot. He can drive. He gets to the line. He'll be more positive than Schroeder and Ellis. Jalen Tyson, I don't blame him. I just think he's had a good leap. I think he had a good leap. The coach again, like that's why I think the coach should go. He just did not develop him even more. Like you can see the guy was playing so well during the regular season. For me, he was one of the contenders for most improved player. And you just don't play him in the playoff, just nothing. You just take him out of the rotation, doesn't see the court. But you played Dean Wade, who can't buy a basket to save his life. I mean, the team needs a lot of building, and they need to start breaking it up. Start with people like, okay, you want to keep Mitchell, fine, keep Mitchell, that's fine, whatever, But you need someone who's better than Mitchell. He needs to be the second guy. He can't be the guy anymore. He can't take this team. He gets to the playoffs, he just runs out of gas because he can't carry his whole team, especially that he doesn't have anyone else. Just so disappointing. I'm just looking at the score. I can't believe it's a 40-point game. But anyway, I mean, what else? I mean, what else to say? Yeah, so let's see what they're going to do the offseason. People talk about LeBron. LeBron ain't coming here. Don't worry. Don't just forget about LeBron. LeBron's not coming here. We need to get a power forward. I mean, a small forward. Actually, that's our main. That should be our main objective. Our main objective for the season. Get a small forward. We have no small forward. We haven't had a small forward in 4 years since we traded Markkanen. And that was one of the biggest. I think they should have tried. If they had probably traded Mobley and kept Markkanen, that should have been even better. Markkanen can shoot. He can drive. He can. Like he would be a big mismatch. He was 7 foot, so I would have played him. But anyway, that's all I have. I mean, there's nothing else for me to talk about. Just I mean, let's see what happens now. And so the disappointing finish to the season. Let's see. I mean, they have a very big off season ahead of them. And also by the way, the GM should be looked at too. He's had 4 years. He's just been so hard-headed about this team. He wants to keep this team intact, and look what we are. We're in the second apron, and we have the highest salary cap in the NBA, and we're still stuck on the same thing. Second round. It's basically the second round. You got swept, so it's like you just lost in the second round again. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I guess till October.